I'll see you there. Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. You know, some of the best and most successful horror films are the ones in which the menace at the center of the story is ultimately somewhat sympathetic. King Kong, Frankenstein, and our last film, Bride of Frankenstein, is a perfect example. I mean, who doesn't feel sympathy for the monster when his man-made bride rejects him? Well, for the rest of this evening, we're going to bring you some more examples of horror film icons who just need a little TLC from the opposite sex, clumsy though they may be in going for it. Next, we have a story of a guy so smitten with the wrong girl that he ended up cursed for the rest of eternity and wrapped in bandages to boot. It's a film that also stars the man who played the monster in Bride of Frankenstein, the great Boris Karloff. Our film is The Mummy from Universal in 1932, movie partially inspired by the discovery a decade earlier of King Tut's tomb and the rumor that a curse had fallen upon the people who unearthed the young king's final resting place. And you know, one of the people who uncovered the tomb was George Herbert, a British earl who lived at the Highclere Castle, the wonderful place where Downton Abbey is filmed. But anyway, the story of that discovery and that curse came just as Universal Studios was in the market for more material in the horror realm, with which they could appeal to audiences which had lined up in droves and paid money in 1931 to see Universal's Dracula and then Frankenstein. So in 1932 came this film about an Egyptian mummy that comes back to life, hoping to be reunited with the great love of his life. I mean, hey, mummies need affection too. One of the notable things about this film, it marked the American directorial debut of famed cinematographer Karl Freund. After this, Freund directed 7 more features and realized he really liked photographing films much more than directing them, so he returned to cinematography, where his films included Camille, The Good Earth, Key Largo, and 147 episodes of I Love Lucy for television. Here from 1932, directed by Karl Freund, here's The Mummy.